Jupiter Island is 17 miles of pristine beaches, and it is an extremely exclusive area. The housing market is still strong enough because you're dealing with luxury properties, and when you're dealing in that price point, there's always a market for it. Oh, Joyce, this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. What a place and what views. Every single place you look, you see water. You have 5 balconies?
5 balconies.
Wow, this is really something. And you're in a perfect position. Corner unit, southeast exposure. You've got views of the ocean from almost every room. Tell me what you did to this room when you moved in.
Redid the flooring and painted.
The room sizes are huge. I mean, it's got such an open floor plan. It is so livable. I see the diagonal on the floor tile, which was a really good choice, neutral colors. I might have just suggested, though, given the caliber of this property, that you would have really brought a lot more back if you put a little bit more bump in the floor initially.
I totally agree. Yes.
Travertine.
Yes.
I know, and hindsight's always 20/20.
Joyce spent most of her $75,000 renovation budget in the kitchen.
So tell me, Joyce, what did you do in here?
Basically, I gutted the entire kitchen. Then, this wall was totally taken down, which opened up a panoramic view from my kitchen.
I have to say that buyers coming in, honestly, would consider this to be somewhat dated. The majority of buyers are looking for a more classic or traditional design in the cabinetry. It would be very simple for you to just have them refaced. And then I know you know from everything you've read that stainless is in, and gas.
Yes.
Also, that might be a plus, to put a gas cooktop in and stainless appliances. I've got to tell you, though, that the wall that you took out over here was huge. It was such a good choice.
That was probably the best move I've made.
It really opened it up.
Yeah.
It was definitely a plus.
I really have not done a whole heck of a lot in here, other than I did put the crown molding, and I've rearranged furniture many times till I think I have it perfect.
Well, you finally got it right with positioning the furniture, and it's large furniture, so it's hard to tell how large the room is, but it's a great size room. The color of the walls is great. Your molding is fabulous. You'll more than get your money back on that one.
The master bathroom, however, is less enticing.
It's old.
I can see that it's the original. It's definitely...
Well, it has new floors, at least.
I know, you said it was going to be your next project, and I think that's probably a really smart idea, because buyers really love updated bathrooms.
So the condo has lots of pluses, but a lot of minuses, too. When Patti runs the numbers, will they add up to $1 million+ payoff?
It would attract a limited buyer pool. Joyce, I don't have to tell you, you have a magnificent place here. The views are stunning, and you're in a corner unit, southeast exposure. You have a huge patio, a walking distance to the beach. I mean, you just couldn't have done any better than this. The cons, you have an outdated bathroom, your master bath, which you already knew. Kitchen's a little outdated, even though you redid it and gutted it 10 years ago, so you might want to give that a bit of a mini facelift. And then possibly take up the tile a few notches throughout. I mean, I might consider travertine or even wood floors throughout. Would just be absolutely stunning.
Joyce is hoping to hear that her home is valued for at least $1,400,000.
If you were to ask me to list your property today, in its current condition, I would list your property for $1.5 million.
Great. I'm fine with that. With the upgrades, I'm going to do the upgrades. I'm a happy camper.
Oh, if you do what we spoke about, updating the kitchen and those baths, you could get a whole lot more money than that.
Great.
Especially when you're talking of a property of this caliber.
If I ever have to, but this is great.
That's $100,000 more than Joyce's goal and a profit of $1 cool million. Time to get to work.
So congratulations, you've got a great investment here. Good job.
Thank you.
We're in the old Northwood Historic District in West Palm Beach. The buyers that look in this area are extremely savvy and eclectic, and they're looking for a home that has either already been beautifully renovated or one that has great bones. Here in this neighborhood, these homes are a piece of art. Wow, what a great yard. Their curb appeal is huge.
I don't know a single buyer who wouldn't drive up to this house and say, wow. They spent a total of $49,000 enhancing this curb appeal. They put in all of the landscaping, a custom pathway and driveway. They even paid attention to little details like the Pecky cypress wood that they installed on the ceiling by the front porch.
Well, all of those are going to really pay off for them. The $49,000 that they put in, I can see them getting back $100 grand.
Yeah. And they bought this house for the land because it sits on 2.5 lots.
Oh, that's also a biggie. Wow.
They spent $79,000 here in the kitchen. I think it turned out pretty spectacular. They've got the gorgeous granite. I mean, look at the movement there. And they coupled that with a marble slab and marble backsplash.
I just think it's stately and elegant. It's very well done, and yet not overdone. I see a lot of them that are overdone and borderline on gaudy, and this, it is not.
This master bedroom suite was part of the addition.
Nice.
Well, that's nice, but this is great.
This is beautifully done.
Isn't it? And you'll never believe it, but they only spent $7,000 in here.
I don't know how they pulled that off. This basket weave tile, it really looks authentic.
They've got these gorgeous antique mirrors and, of course, the double vanity. They really didn't miss anything in here.
No, their attention to detail is just impeccable. Although,
that's one detail that they could have left out. It's an ultra-modern plumbing fixture in a 1940s bathroom.
I don't think it works at all. Actually, while we're on that, I might mention, I mean, it's a great property. It's a great home, but we're in a historic neighborhood, and a lot of the buyers coming in here are going to want a home that was built in the 1940s.
They want a home that has preserved the historic integrity.
That's been renovated from the 1940s, exactly. This area, I mean, the house is beautiful, but this is really going to sell the house.
They spent $50,000, they landscaped, and they installed this gorgeous lap pool.
It's just so tastefully done. Everything. $50,000 for the pool and the landscaping here was really money well spent. I mean, they're going to see at least $160 back on that.
Yeah,
So
I think they put the right amount of money back here. Now, notice the little cottage over in the corner of the yard. Right now, the cottage is being used for storage. It needs a lot of work done to it. So they'd like to spend $40,000 and turn it into a guest cottage.
well, how are they able to do that? $40,000 doesn't seem like a whole lot.
Sweat equity, they're gonna do a lot of the work themselves. You think $40,000 is the right amount?
Absolutely. If they can do it for that,
Yep.
done.
Gene and Bill are a great team, but will their sweat equity be enough to keep them from overspending?
It's not all good news. Bill and Gene completely rebuilt their West Palm Beach home. They hope their high-end taste is added value. You brought your general contracting and interior design skills to the table for this house. Let's see if your teamwork paid off. Patty?
I think it did. You have fabulous curb appeal, and I love the lot. You're on a huge lot. The materials that you have chosen and the functionality within the walls here, you did a great job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But it's not all good news, I hate to say. First of all, the overall market has stalled. Also, you did such a major addition to the house that it feels more new construction than historic. So you're gonna lose a lot of buyers who are looking for more historic architectural integrity.
Gene and Bill would like to know their home is worth at least $745,000 before they tackle the guest cottage.
That being said, if you were to ask me to list your home today, I would suggest a listing price of $1,010,000.
Oh my God. Yes!
Oh, wonderful. Oh, wonderful.
Do you believe us?
That's great.
We can make it lower.
That's great. So I guess we're on the right track.
Absolutely.
I would say your teamwork, it paid off and then some.
That's fabulous. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You have a wonderful home. Yes.
So well done.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
A West Palm Beach man who's sunk everything into an historic fixer. Will the not-so-friendly skies above hurt his bottom line?
We're in a flight path.
Southland Park is a high-end area in West Palm Beach. The buyers that are looking for the homes in this area, they want a really nice neighborhood feel. They're looking for sidewalks. They're looking for the history in the home. They want a home that's got some character and not just some cookie cutter that's been slapped into a development.
So I spent a total of $15,000, and most of that's on things that you can't see, like the plumbing, the electric, and I also knocked out that entire wall over there and put in French doors.
Well, it was a huge advantage for you to do that. The French doors just open up the back room with the seating area in here. I mean, it's fabulous. You will double or triple what you put into it. Good job.
Thanks.
Bailey, I love your master bedroom. I don't think I've seen a room this size in any of the older homes that I have been in. The hardwood floors, you know, all throughout the house. I mean, buyers everywhere love hardwood floors.
So in here I spent about $15,000, and most of that was because I had to gut it. There were structural issues where the floor was sagging into the room below.
Love it. It's neutral. It's what buyers are looking for.
The only thing Patti doesn't like is that there's only one sink, but overall she thinks Bailey's done a good job in the master bath and his work will pay off.
You're going to see back $25,000 to $30,000 easy on this.
So Patti, this is the backyard area. I spent about $32,000 putting in the pool, brick deck, and then all the gardening and the landscape. Eesh.
And how about the planes? We're in a flight path.
Yes, we are.
Noise from the planes overhead will definitely deter some buyers. The backyard lacks greenery because of the pavers in the pool. And also,
Because it's so close to the house, it might limit your buyer pool just to the degree that parents would be a little concerned about their little ones going out those French doors and right into the pool.
Well, I am actually thinking about putting in a summer kitchen, and I asked my contractor, Clay, to come over and present his plans so I can get your feedback.
Oh, great.
in the days before air conditioning, summer kitchens were added outside for use in warm weather. Now they're more of a recreational feature.
Well, I thought we'd put the grill and the sink and the refrigerator over on this side. And then over here we have a little buffet that we're going to build over the utilities that are on that wall that can't really go away. I thought $10,000 is what it all adds up to.
I don't think you can go wrong with a summer kitchen, whether you're in Florida or wherever you are. They are just the rage these days. And for the 10 grand that you're going to put into it, you'll see at least 15 or 20 on the backside.
Wow, that's great news.
Yes.
Not so fast, Bailey. It's not all great.
Not everybody's going to want to live here.
Bailey's trying to figure out if he's got the equity to tap into to add an outdoor kitchen to his West Palm Beach home.
Bailey, first I'd like to thank you so much for inviting me into your home. It's absolutely beautiful. You've lovingly restored this, just so tastefully. Great floor plan, your master bedroom is huge. There are a few things, however, that will detract from the value of the property. One of which is the fact that the backyard is mostly pavers and pool, and not a whole lot of green area. And I would say that the major thing is that you're in the flight path, and the planes going over regularly will definitely limit your buyer pool.
If the home's value isn't at least $800,000, Bailey will have to put his summer kitchen on the back burner.
If you were to ask me to list your home today, I would suggest a listing price of $990,000.
That's incredible. Oh my gosh.
So you're pleased.
I'm very pleased.
Congratulations. You did
Thank
a
you.
beautiful job, and it's
Oh
a
my
beautiful
gosh.
home.
An appreciation of $390,000 means Bailey can go all out on his backyard renovation.
I hope you'll invite me back to see it when it's done.
Definitely. Thank you so much.
Thank you again, Bailey. Appreciate it.
Thank you.